of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Air Force, win the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by Dave.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Suggestion. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to split 8 plays. You have 11 options. 3, 3, 5 is selected. Cover 3.
Johnson looking to throw. The quick out. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
5, 4,
the quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield.
Turning it on.
Play call, even 6-1. There are 3 categories. You have 9
just
options.
another guy
Cover 1
in another
MLB
system
blitz is selected.
all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
The Falcons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Right on to right X2 man.
And the Falcons are moving quickly down the field.
Spread.
Give to the running back. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
Even 6-1.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening...
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Running to Green. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
On the run, fires downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Now on the move. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
There are 8 categories.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line.
Options. Cover 1 SS blitz is selected.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. RPO complete to open the drive. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Lindsey. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
You have 8 options.
One of the things you love about his running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Lindsey. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across.
Entering pause screen. You entering cancel pop-up. Go control coaching. Pause. You have 3 options. Depth chart is select. Entering. Enter. Yes. And resume. Entering, cancel.
Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
The Falcons getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the fullback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Takes a handoff. It's Harris. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
There are 4 categories.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and long, and they can get the first down without scoring a touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run.
College kick return.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Power speed option.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll send the back in motion. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Formation. Normal from shield punt. Wing. Speed off. AHD stretch.
The midshipmen come to the line facing third and short. Back to throw. It's Horvat. Pocket breaking down. Dances away to buy time. Fires on the move. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. Give to the fullback. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Categories, you have
and he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Split. There are 4 categories. You have 8 options. Hot blitz 3 is selected.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it.
Entering
Touchdown,
play
Falcons.
call, coach suggestions.
No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
There are 8 kick punt, FD, play, Brandon Chapman, you player. There are 8 from pistol, ace slot, from I4, glow, from shotgun, wing slot, from wing, dukes, over, bunch quad, split, bunch quads open.
First play of the period will be a second down. Looking to pass, it's Horvat. Dumps it off in the flats. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Sails one into the middle. intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Entering play
when you get that quarterback and he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll, you roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the...
Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Air Force. Great job by the back on the option.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat. Dang, you talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap and you've got a touchdown on the board.
College kick return.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Followed is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense has it. They're on the move.
Entering play
He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit in the backfield and brought the big fella down.
Well, they tried to go quarterback design run on that, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Johnson looking to throw. That pass not close as he got Will trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
There are 6
and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the...
Kevin Connors, what's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by just 4 to Vanderbilt. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs to buy some time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Entering play
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
You have 18 options.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
The Falcons will snap it on 1st and 10. A design run for the quarterback. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there.
Entering
Well
play
blocked,
call,
good run, and a first down.
There are 3 categories.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center of the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Entering play call,
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Options. Cover 1 MLB.
This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. They'll try to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Entering play call.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have running clock here in the 2nd half.
Entering play call on side base. College kick return.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Set to kickoff.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Let's go, let's go. On the option. Got room to work. Got the first down and more. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the chains for this offense.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
You have 12 options.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Horvath. Forced out of the pocket. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return
Entering
at the
play call
42-yard
formation.
line.
There are 6 categories. There are 4 categories. You have
So
8
let's see how they
options.
play
Cover
it in
one
this
SS
final
blitz
30
is
seconds of
selected.
the first half. Going right to work up top. Pulls it in. Turning it on. Touchdown Air Force. He got a
Entering
step
play
and
call.
just
Coach
dusted the field.
suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do
Entering
the
play
rest.
call.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean,
College
and
kick return.
oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a
Entering play
difficult guy to
KHB
stop now if you're this
zone
defense moving
WK.
forward.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop
Entering
at the line
play
of
call.
scrimmage.
Coach suggestions.
That's
There
the
are
end of
8
the second quarter.
categories.
That means
You
it's
have
time
6
to join
options.
Kevin and
Follow
our
the
halftime
selected.
update.
Entering pause screen. You have college kick return.
And the Falcons will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. They'll
Coach
bring it out to the
suggestions.
25.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Flood is selected.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they
Entering
pick up the
play
first
call.
down on the
Coach
play.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have page, flood, RPO, red flag.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here.
Short cross.
Dropping back, it's Horvat. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush,
Entering
and
play
they've got
call.
it wrapped
Coach
up at the
suggestions.
28.
There are 8 categories.
Quite
You
simply
have 12
put,
options.
you don't see that
Flood is
happen very
selected.
often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Firing to the right, complete. Still running at the 40. Just what they'd hoped for on
Entering
third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Fires to the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that deep?
Entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is entering. Cancel pop-up waiting for your pair to resume online game. Cancel. Entering play call, split area for categories. You have 8 options.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They go to the ground. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12.
Entering play call.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roberson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
For categories.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The give to the back. He breaks a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right, things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
On 3rd down, going up top. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You have 21 options.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
A nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
There are 4 categories.
And that is a big hit, and that's a hit that I'm going, listen, from the OC, I'm the head coach. I don't want to take many of those. I want to run the RPOs, and I want to run my quarterback. But, Palmer, I got to understand the difference between the critical situations when I want him to take hits and the other times when I want him to take a slide.
Yeah, you got to live to play another day. If you're just quarterback right now, you know this defense, their eyes are lighting up every time they see you take off and run. They know they're going to get those opportunities to try to put you down. You've got to slide. You've got to try to get out of bounds. You've got to really try to save yourself because this team needs you if they're going to win the game.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
SS blitz is selected.
So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Fullback's got it. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29.
You have 8 options. Rush outside.
And with the lead in the
selected.
fourth quarter, this offense has to run the ball, and it's not just going to be the tailback. That time they give it to the fullback. Don't be surprised if you see the quarterback, maybe even receivers running it here in the fourth quarter.
Now the toss. Running into the open space. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Cover 3
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Gets the back moving. They'll go to the toss. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Carson. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Options.
The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, it's Latham. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on.
Touchdown, Falcons! And they take it in for 6 more points. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
QB Neal is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the option. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Alex formation.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing.
Drive, it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Horvat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And what is this? They're setting up the punt on first down. A low-line drive and not his best work. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit.
There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to split 8 plays. You have 11 options. 3, 3, 5 is selected.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberson. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. This quarterback part of their running game.
Entering play call, Penny. There are 4 categories. You have 21 options. Sog Blitz 1 is selected.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense.
You have 21 options. Sog Blitz 1 is selected.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6.
Trick 9B.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's Roberson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
There are 4 categories. You have 21 options.
What a nice job to
Sog
get
Blitz
through
1
your
is selected.
progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee.
Entering play call, Penny. There are 4 categories. You have 21 options.
So now it's
Corner
2nd
Blitz
and
2
long.
is selected.
And they'll take a knee.
Entering play call, 3 Samuel Blitz.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering pause-minute, return to hub. Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen.